One thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Here's Daniels, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's Whitmore. Count the basket.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Brooks against Young. Driving in, and a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Whitmore. Back to Eason. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. About a minute into this first quarter. Young against Eason. Pass to Daniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Outside Whitmore. Here's Eason. Got it.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Young. Here's Daniels. Green covering. Up top Johnson. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Young way outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Knocks down the triple.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Okongwu, a screen on Brooks. He rifled that one in from distance.
3 points.
Young's got 5. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. Houston shooting their first free throw of the game here.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite. Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected 2nd overall in 2021.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Pass to Daniels. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Eason. Deflects the pass. Now here's Smith. Clock at 6. On the wing, Whitmore. Guarded by Young. No problems knocking that one down. Smith's got his 2nd basket.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Young against Brooks. And here's Okongwu for 3. Unable to get that one. The Rockets lead by 3. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Young. Okongwu up top. Johnson on the wing. Pulls up, high post. And he connects with a jumper.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside, Green. Here's Easton. Gets the three to fall. Easton's got 5 points.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Brooks. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Young looking around. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Green out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Eason in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And there's a pick. Shoots it from the corner. Over to the wing. Smith finds Brooks. Now here's Green, guarded by Young. They shoot again. In close. Green puts it in.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Johnson a screen on Brooks. There's Young with the 3, and he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. And here's Hunter. Pass to Johnson. Launches a 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here we go. The Rockets in transition.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Young against Brooks. Young, the pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Second chance shot. Here's Okongwu. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Rockets lead by 7. Right side Easton. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hunter on the wing. Whitmore defending. Count that bucket. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's Green. Right side Easton. Green finds Easton. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Kept alive. Back to Green. 4-3. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Young from long range. Offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And here's Green from the arc. And Houston another 3. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Thompson's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
It's his first trip to the line. Good on the second one. Hawks trail by 13. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Thompson. Ooh, poked away. Thompson with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Up and in on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Tipped. Shot to stop the run. Wallace misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. Let's go with a 3. Capella with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Bogdanovich. Assist goes to
The Rockets lead by 13. Van Vliet scanning the floor. From deep three-point land. The shot no good. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Wallace in at the 1.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Şengün. That one falls.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Capella, screen on Thompson. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Wallace outside. Pass to Nance. Launches it. It's hauled in by Houston. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
From 11 feet away. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Hawks trail by 13. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Here's the second effort, and he lays it up and in.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Wallace outside to the paint. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Şengün.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella. Going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Green, a screen. Pass to Tate. Back to Van Vliet. Outside for Green. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Wallace outside. Nance with a screen on Van Vliet. The kick out to Nance. Pass to Capella. Wallace outside. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet with it. Watched by Wallace. Van Vliet outside. It's Şengün, high post. The 3. Tate passes to Thompson. Here's Van Vliet. Şengün, the screen. There's the triple. And that one's good. Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
Capella, screen on Van Vliet. Capella finds Bogdanovic. Back to Capella. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Green against Nance. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Green, a screen. They get the rebound. The kick out to Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Now Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He gets it up. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Whitmore. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Green, and it's Smith in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From downtown, Daniels, that one's true.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Green. The flush, Jalen Green.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. They led by as many as 18. Puts up a deep three. Okongwu with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Easton with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition from outside the arc. Outside, Green. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. And here's Hunter. Back to Daniels. Johnson a screen on Green. Daniels misses. The Rockets lead by 14. Outside, Green. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Hawks trail by 14. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
And both free throws good for Young.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Easton, the pass to Green.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Back to Okongwu. The kick out to Johnson. 3 on the clock. It's hauled in by Houston.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate.
Throw it down! Wow!
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Pass to Daniels. Johnson on the wing. Outside Young. From the arc. Oh, the lethal three ball of Young.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Here's Green. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trae can dish it effectively.
Brooks finds Easton. Back to Brooks. The ball's knocked loose. Outside, Green. Easton up top. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, BA, tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Green.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And that one's good. Green.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Young from long range drains the triple. And so it's Houston with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Outside, Green. Picked by Smith. And it's Green missing. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second.
are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Doncic finds Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Gafford, high post. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Kept alive. Brooks outside. Eason with a screen for Brooks. Rebounded by Gafford.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Washington. Here's Irving. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
Oh, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Whitmore with it. Lets it go with a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Green.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. Washington kicks to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Smith sets the pick for Green. Right wing. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said he feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Eason's shot is good.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 5.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Green deciding where to go with it. Eason against Washington. Eason, a screen on Washington. Here's Green, puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 9.
Guys like Green are just so valuable because they can save a bad possession.
Doncic against Brooks. Doncic passes to Irving. Thompson left side. to the middle. It's rebounded by Houston.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Offensive rebound out to Smith. On the wing, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Irving for three. Rebound by Smith. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Smith. Jalen Green is out there with Whitmore. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Eason in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Eason. Smith with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Doncic with it. Now defended by Whitmore. Launches it. Shot by Eason, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. Pass to Doncic. A 3. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. The kick out to Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving over Brooks. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Irving's got 7.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Green against Irving. Jacks up a 3. Eason grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And Doncic throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Chalk up 2 there. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
To the left side wing. Gafford finds Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Mavericks trail by 6. Thompson outside. Stolen by Brooks. 1:12 left here in the second. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:06 left in the first half. Pass to Washington. Washington with this screen on Brooks. The three for Doncic.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks beat that test on this end and just disrupt it.
Smith sets the pick for Green. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
A new lineup here for Houston. Now here's Van Vliet. Just 4 to shoot. Adams with the screen on Doncic. For 3, Van Vliet. The Rockets again can't hit. Irving looking over the floor. Up top, Doncic. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Maxi Kleba is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Harden, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Here's Marshall following the score by Houston. That 3 off the mark. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Van Vliet outside. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. And Adams gets to Şengün. From downtown. Good on the triple. Now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Lively a screen on Thompson. Grimes passes to Lively. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Thompson. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
Jalen Green's checked in for Houston. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Into the lane. Here's Lively, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lively's got his first points of the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Now, here's Tate. Not a lot of room. And Tate throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for Athens. It's Thompson in for Green.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And a smooth jump shot from veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
And stolen by Thompson. By himself. And it's Thompson with the jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
1:52 left in the third. Lively high post. Now here's Hardy. Şengün covering. Here's Lively. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Van Vliet. Good work there as it goes. Van Vliet's got the lead back up to 10 now for Houston.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred Van Vliet does just that.
Lively against Şengün. Lively's shot is off. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Thompson. Takes it off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Hardy. No scoring in this one. Here's Kleba. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Thompson passes to Şengün. A three ball. No good. Mavericks trail by 12, and stolen by Şengün. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. Van Vliet outside. Screen by Şengün. To the paint, and Şengün throws it down.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is the prototypical floor general, and he just puts that pass exactly where it needs to be.
Here's Hardy, launches it from deep. And so it's Houston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got him and Thompson. Alper and Şengün out there with Green. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Tate in at the three. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Green with a screen for Van Vliet. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Thompson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Mavericks trail by 21. Now here's Hardy. Down low. Here's Kleba. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Thompson kicks to Tate. Hit by Tate. Şengün, no good. Van Vliet outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Hardy.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Hardy. Here's Kleba. And he's way off from outside. Thompson left side. And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Washington with the screen on Brooks. Doncic way outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Doncic, no good. Houston leading by 21. Green draws the double. Pass to Eason. There's a good screen. And another three for Houston.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Green drives in.
That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Stolen by Brooks.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Green.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And shots like this have to fire Green up. Big-time three there.
Outside Irving. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Fades. That one doesn't drop. Excellent defense there from Smith. Green against Irving. Smith sets the pick for Green. Smith outside. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Washington with this screen on Brooks. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Houston. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 15-5 run. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Doncic outside. No good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating
scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the floor. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Here's Young after the basket by Dallas. To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. It's stolen by Doncic. And here's Thompson for three. Counted from distance.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Fires the three. Young can't hit.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And it's Doncic missing. And it's Atlanta's ball. It's a 5-point game, and six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Gafford passes to Irving. Gafford the screen. Beyond the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
This one for three. Daniels misses. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Washington. Good D by Okongwu.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Young from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 6.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
And Doncic launches from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Hunter can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Irving. And the jumper is good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
There's Young with the 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doncic passes to Thompson. No good from outside. The Hawks trailing. And here's Hunter for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And the Hawks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Irving. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 ball. They get it again. The kick out to Johnson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Mavericks leading. Doncic finds Thompson. Irving with it. Takes the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5.
Never lacking confidence. 0 hesitation from Kyrie there.
On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Irving. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they're... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Gafford with a screen on Hunter. Gafford up top. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. The Luka three. Money.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Okongwu. Let's go with a three. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Johnson a screen on Doncic. Pass to Johnson. Over Washington. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And here's Gafford. Outside Irving. The three from Washington. Sinks it from distance. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Inside to the wing, right side. Floats one up. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got 6.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Outside Irving. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Gafford with a screen on Hunter. Shot clock at 6. With some arc. The rebound by the Hawks. The three is up. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw in this game. Hawks trail by 5. Outside Young. To the paint. Here's Johnson.
What you say? Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Hunter can't get it to go. The Mavericks lead by 3. Washington passes to Irving. Gafford with a screen on Young. Now Washington. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Washington's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And we've got London on the track here in the crowd tonight, known for being a big-time supporter of the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, born in Memphis, he moved to the Atlanta area when he was young. And he's a big part of the Atlanta hip-hop scene. And, of course, a big Hawks fan.
Irving, so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Bogdanovich from long range. The Mavericks pull it in. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Irving against Bogdanovich. Fires the three. Irving, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Nance for three. Connects from downtown. Nance has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. It's tipped. On the wing, Thompson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizashea.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
For three, Hardy. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen P.J. Washington really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Bogdanovich and Rizashea, the wingmen. Clint Capella out there with Larry Nance. And it's Wallace in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Lively with the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Hardy. To the left wing. Oh, stolen by Nance. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Covered by Lively. Wallace outside. Three-pointer. And Grimes pulls it down. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Hardy. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Here's Grimes. Yep, that one goes.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. Nance outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a three.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Lively. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play will remember from this game, clearly.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Bogdanovic. Nance the screen. Offensive board. Bogdanovic, that's good.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Screen by Lively. Here's Hardy. Takes it inside. Capella with a rebound.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now it's just a 2-point Maverick lead.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Screen by Lively. For 3, Hardy. That shot is off. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Lively against Nance. For the tie. And Bogdanovic with the lay-in. Bogdanovic has got 9 points here in the second half.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Hardy. Pass to Marshall. To the inside. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
You can tell Bogdanovic is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Pass to Rizachet. For the lead. Hardy grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Marshall. Kleba with a screen. The 3. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Dallas on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Thank you for that, Allie. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the floor. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the 5, down low. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Johnson. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
To the middle. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Washington can knock down the 3. He's the epitome of the modern-day forward. Athletic and can shoot it, too.
Young, the pass to Hunter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Outside Johnson. Hunter, screen on Washington. From deep, Johnson. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Irving. Doncic outside. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and rolls.
There's the screen by Johnson. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Okongwu, a screen on Doncic. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Up and over Doncic. Okongwu, no good. Dallas leading by 8. Irving for 3. Another shot. Gafford passes to Washington. Thompson with it. Stripped it away. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Daniels with a drive. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Daniels from behind the arc. Washington grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. They've led by as many as 11. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Okongwu, a screen on Doncic. And Atlanta misses again. The Mavericks lead by 11. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Johnson a screen on Doncic. Oh, Young! Deep shot!
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Doncic into the lane. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Right wing, Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And yep, it's good. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Thompson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Now here's Hunter. Out to the right wing. Okongwu, a screen on Irving. Young against Irving. And he banks in the layup. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Here's Young. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Takes a 3. tipped. Here's Irving. Off target. And so it's Dallas winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. $4 grand.
And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I can always give those guys credit, but in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Tari Eason is out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Whitmore in at the 2. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Daniels. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Out to Brooks. Pass to Smith. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of him.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Now, here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Outside, Green. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. A darn good free throw shooter.
Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
And he nails the 3rd. Here is Daniels. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The Rockets again can't hit. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Brooks. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Johnson in the corner. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. It's Okongwu, high post. He's against Smith.
And with his size and lateral quickness, Smith has all the tools needed to be an elite defender.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Right side, Green from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And they get it. Okongwu's shot is good.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Green against Bogdanovich. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks trail by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Basket good.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Out to Brooks. That's a 2 from Smith. Green taking his time here. Eason with a screen for Green. Pass to Eason. Count it. He's got 5.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Daniels. Rebound by Smith.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Whitmore. Now Eason. Smith with a screen on Johnson. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Whitmore. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Houston. He finishes with 9 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Smith. Cam Whitmore is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. That one doesn't go. They kick it out to Green. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Smith. Crafty move. And Smith with the stuff.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Eason. After the basket by Atlanta. Misses the layup. Pass to Hunter. Brooks against Bogdanovich. Another shot. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. 3-point lead. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Here's Green. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Smith the pass to Eason. Smith sets the pick for Eason. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Over Okongwu. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 13.
attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Daniels out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Nancy's checked in for Johnson. Reza Shea is coming in for Hutter. Young's checked in for Bakam. And Wallace subbed in for Daniel.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
It's Thompson off the drive. Van Vliet kicks to Tate. And they pick up 2. Tate's only got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Young inside. He's covered by Thompson. Okongwu with a screen on Tate. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks.
At the wing position, Reza Shea has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
Here's Young. Pass to Reza Shea. Capella sets a screen for Reza Shea. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Reza Shea, looking comfortable operating inside.
Green with a screen on Wallace. Van Vliet finds Green. Van Vliet against Wallace. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Young with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Capella. Nance outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Reza Shea with it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Reza Shea is out there with Nance. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Wallace in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Van Vliet. Still without a basket. Green with a screen for Van Vliet. Outside Green for 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got the first field goal of the second half for the Rockets. Thompson against Young. In the corner, Nance with it. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Van Vliet outside. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Wallace against Van Vliet. Pass to Rizachet. And here's Young. 5 to shoot. Nance outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Van Vliet. Inside. Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And here's Young from the arc. It's good from long range.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
For 3, Van Vliet. Rebounded by Capella. Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Houston leading by 9. Thompson outside. Tate kicks to Green. Van Vliet looking around. Green with a screen for Van Vliet. This one for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Thompson against Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Capella finds Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Rizachet thrives in that role.
And here is Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Nance with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. It's Young on the wing. And stolen by Thompson. An even 3-on-3 break. Young against Tate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up top, Şengün. Thompson from long range. Connects from 3-point range. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahman will blow right by you.
Now, here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
To the middle, it's tipped. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's Thompson. He's got 5. There's the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
It's Young on the wing for the 3. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead, up 11. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah,
And it's a great finish!
oh my.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Johnson in the corner. Off target with his three. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 13. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. And the rejection by Smith.
How about the reach and reaction?
Woo! Wow. Oh, that was some power on that dunk. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Okongwu with a screen on Brooks. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Green drives in. Fires the three. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Daniels. And Okongwu has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 12. Outside, Green. Six on the shot clock. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Atlanta has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
From deep, Green, and another 3 for Houston.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here is Daniels. Brooks covering.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Eason gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Eason's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Rockets. The Hawks trail by 17. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Eason. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Green dishes to Smith. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smith.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him. Daniels passes to Johnson. An absolute pound from three-point range. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Six to shoot. Driving in, and it's Green with the jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a...
rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
So the Houston starting five. They've got Dylan Brooks. Green out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Smith in at the 5, down low. Here's the 3. And it's Eason with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Doncic. Washington, a screen on Brooks. Pass to Washington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Green puts up a deep 3. Kept alive by Houston. For 3, Smith. Picked by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
And here's Thompson for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. On the wing, Whitmore. Brooks, the pass to Green. Smith with a screen on Irving. On the attack, Green. Good.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic passes to Washington. Back to Doncic. Washington, a screen on Eason. Doncic finds Washington. And that time also a missed shot.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Irving. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's 2-on-1. Brooks from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And here's Thompson for 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Green with the ball. Checked by Washington. Eason. And that comes off the assist by Green. Eason's got 6.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside, Green. The shot misses. Good D by Doncic. Irving for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Gafford passes to Washington. Looking to win the run. Outside for Irving. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. The Rockets lead by 13. Green with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Back to Green. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Whitmore outside. Drills it from deep.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And they doubled up Doncic. Inside. Gafford with the bucket.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Green, the pass to Eason. Back to Green. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Smith. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. It's a 14-point game. Washington, a screen on Brooks. Thompson finds Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gafford, the open look. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. The 3 from Thompson. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Houston, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. A big difference in And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And that one's good. Irving.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Smith with a screen on Doncic. Smith outside. The 3 is up. Doncic pulls down the board.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Green against Thompson. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Thompson against Green. Lets it go from the wing. Thompson's shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And Irving gets it to go.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Here's Green. The flush. Jalen Green.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Gafford with a screen on Brooks. Doncic passes to Washington. Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Green. And Gafford with the block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right side Easton. From outside the arc. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Doncic, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Eason, the pass to Smith. Eason, a screen on Thompson. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Doncic, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Tate passes to Şengün. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Houston leading by 18. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Tate finds Thompson. Pass to Green. Launches a three. Washington grabs the miss. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Thompson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hardy. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And so it's Houston feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back to the game after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You gotta like what we're seeing from Tari Eason.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Jeff Green out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Tate in at the small forward. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Jumps up and finished off by Tate.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
The shot by Hardy, no good. Houston leading by 22. Poke loose. VanVleet scanning the floor. To the wing on the left. Şengün, he's open. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Hardy. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here we go, one-on-one. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Lively finds Kleber. Got it. Good job in the low post. Kleber's got his first points of the night.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Şengün, no good. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Kleber with a screen. For 3, Hardy. They get it back.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve. That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Here's Hardy, defended by Thompson. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Both free throws good from Thompson. For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Lively with a screen on Thompson. For 3, Hardy. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson right side. And 1:01 left in the third quarter here. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Clock at 2. The 3. Tate passes to Van Vliet. Drops in the 3. Van Vliet's got his second bucket on the night.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Houston with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Uncovered. Count it. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Thompson scanning the floor. Green, a screen. Fades and shoots. Thompson's shot is off. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Houston. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Eason. Pass to Gafford. Doncic outside. Outside for Irving. Doncic on the wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Green against Doncic. And it's Green off the drive. And that one drops.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Doncic up top. Brooks defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. Outside Whitmore. From downtown, they get it again. Outside for Brooks. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic finds Irving. This one for three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And that one's good for Brooks.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Green against Irving. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
Doncic against Brooks. Gafford with a screen on Brooks. From deep, here's Doncic. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Easton. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Gafford with a screen on Brooks. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Jalen Green.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Dallas now. On the wing, Thompson. Green covering. Thompson, no good. Green against Doncic. Smith right side. Kept alive by Houston. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Now Green. Fires away from way outside. Offline. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this...
The talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. Doncic looking it over. Gafford kicks to Doncic. For the screen on Young. Shoots the three. Okongwu grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young passes to Johnson. Here is Daniels. Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Hunter against Thompson. Hunter no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Out to Doncic. On the wing, Thompson. Washington with the screen on Hunter. Thompson with the bucket.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Johnson the screen. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Hunter no good. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Gafford. Pass to Washington. Now here is Irving. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. The Mavericks pull it in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
.157 left to play in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Pass to Johnson. A floater. Count that one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Doncic. Still yet to score. Washington kicks to Irving. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Johnson outside. Okongwu down low. Gafford's there. Good on the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Irving with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Thompson against Hunter. To halt the run, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Doncic against Young. And it's good, 2 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Irving passes to Thompson. Launches a 3. The shot that time, not on target. Johnson, the pass to Hunter. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Lazy defense there, guys. You have to guard the outside on inbounds plays, too. Every man has to be accounted for in those situations.
DeAndre Hunter, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Gafford kicks to Thompson. From outside the arc. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Here's Young, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Hunter. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And then Washington with the dunk.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Young looking it over. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Gafford.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Daniels, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Irving dishes to Thompson. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Clock at 6. Shots good by Gafford. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Well, Thompson doesn't have the ball in his hands a lot to make plays, but he's a good, quick decision maker when he's decisive like that.
Here's Bogdanovich. Plays it up and banks it in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dallas leading by 3. 27 seconds left in the first half. Washington sets the pick for Irving. In the corner, it's Gafford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Puts up a deep three. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizachet. Hands out there with Clint Capella. And it's Wallace in at the point guard position. Up top, Lively. Back to Dinwiddie. Lively a screen on Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Hawks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Exum, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Wallace outside. Pass to Nance. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Dinwiddie outside. Now Lively. Capella covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Exum. To the left wing. Here's Hardy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Dallas. Lively, that's good. Lively's got his first points in this one.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And finished off by Lively.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella is sort of the prototypical role guy, right? Going straight from the solid screen to elevating and being open.
Now here's Hardy. Wallace covering. Hardy, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Rizachet.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Now here's Hardy. He's covered closely. It's stolen by Nance. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Rizachet. Sinks the three-pointer. Rizachet's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
And we're going to see a lot of that in the coming years. Rizachet with great range.
Dinwiddie wide open. No good again that time. Hawks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Exum. And finished off by Exum.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Pass to Exum. A 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Was shots good from Nance.
Nance Jr. wasting no time and quick decision-making, helping out that possession.
Here's Hardy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks leading by 4. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dinwiddie passes to Exum and finished off by Exum.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
And that one is good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young for 3. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Okongwu. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
The kick out to Irving, and stolen by Okongwu. On its way from Hunter for 2. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 14. Outside Irving. And that time, also a missed shot. Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Young against Washington. Takes a 3. Young's shot is off. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That will be foul number 5 on him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Doncic fires from way outside.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Johnson can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Young against Doncic. Pass to Washington. Dallas again missing.
Dallas foul. Luka Doncic. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Herter's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game.
Atlanta leading by 15. Young, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Daniels from outside. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. From past the arc. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 11. Young for three. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's tipped out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Atlanta.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Onyeka Okongwu.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Young for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Here's Doncic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson left side. From the arc. They get it back. Washington kicks to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. So it's Atlanta with the W. They came in here and took care of business like they